What's up guys, my name is Chris, or TaintedCatalyst, and today I am bringing you a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. It's an RU match against Jonoabbo111. His link will be in the description, and I recommend you go check him out. He's a very good battler, and he puts his own videos on his channel, so yeah, go check that out. He's very good. This is a slightly longer intro. I know I normally do long intros and then people have said not to do it, but this time there's going to be a timestamp somewhere on the video. Like I'll put something somewhere so you can look and see when the battle starts, and you can just click to find that, and if you don't want to listen to what I have to say. But there's just a couple things. Firstly, I went home over the weekend to visit my family, and that's when I did this battle. And when I came home on Monday, I was going to upload it then, but my internet was down, and it's been down for a couple of days now. But today I finally got it working, and so that's why this is getting uploaded now. And I wanted to get this uploaded now and not tomorrow for my Friday's upload, because I'm actually going away tomorrow. I'm going to Scotland for 2 weeks, and so there's not going to be a battle for a couple of weeks. So I wanted to get the battle up today, obviously, just so I have a battle out this week, and also just to say thank you so much. I got 50 subscribers on Sunday night, and that just is really cool. I'm really happy, and hopefully we can continue to build up the channel. And so yeah, I just wanted to say thank you very much. The question of the day today is, who is your favourite band, or musician, or singer, music talent, I guess, of all time? For me, I would have to say it's probably Queen. I mean, I like a lot of different bands, and it's kind of hard to choose one, but I guess if I was pushed to answer and just say one band, I would say Queen. I've just always liked them, always liked all the music and all the songs. So yeah, like I said, sorry, as well, the video that I am going to show you now, I actually I actually battled, sorry, on Sunday, and it was actually when I was making dinner, so I was actually cooking at the time of doing this, and so there's going to be a section I've sped up because I just make a bunch of weird plays that don't make any sense, but you'll see that when we get to it. So, we're just going to get straight into the battle. So, he is going to lead off with his Ninjask, and I lead off with my Miltank. Now, you'll probably see a couple of Pokemon in this game on my team that you may recognize from previous battles. I decided to use them again since they're all RU Pokemon. Anyway, he protects as I go for the Seismic Toss. The reason I went for the Seismic Toss is because for some reason I thought this Pokemon had 1 HP. And so I was like, I'll just kill it, it's no big deal. And as you can see there, it clearly does not just have 1 HP. He goes for the U-turn after getting 2 speed boosts and an agility, and he actually told me afterwards that I was supposed to have a baton pass or baton pass. I think he was probably going to pass it off to possibly Sharpedo, I'm not really sure. But I go for the Stealth Rocks on that turn after I realised that I'm not going to be able to kill it in 3 hits, and it can't really do much damage to me anyway, I don't think. And I switch to my Amoonguss to take the any water move that he's got, basically. And it still did a fair chunk, although I am a special wall instead of a physical wall, so that's probably why it did as much as it did. And then I kind of thought, oh, I'll take another waterfall really easily. And yeah, I don't know why I didn't think he could just switch moves. And he goes for Earthquake, which nearly kills me, and I'm able to get off the Spore, which is pretty nice, because that thing, very powerful, very quick, and so having it be asleep's good. I thought he was going to switch on this turn, but he doesn't, and so I go for the Toxic, which obviously is going to fail. And then I should have switched out here, because he wakes up and he's able to finish me off with a Crunch. And yeah, I should have just switched, played it safe, instead of risking and hoping that he'd stay asleep for 1 more turn. But like I said at the start, I was actually making dinner at the time of doing this battle, and so a lot of things are going to seem strange like that. I go for the Toxic. And luckily I hit his Cresselia as it comes in. And so, Poison Cresselia is pretty good. And now I don't know what he's going to go for, and so I go for the Protect, as he goes for a Calm Mind. And so, I wasn't sure if he was going to attack, if he was going to... I really didn't know what he can do, basically. And so I was just like, okay, I'll Protect and, just kind of scout and get some more Toxic damage building up on him. Excuse me. Yeah, so he goes for the Calm Mind, and now he's at +1. And I switch thinking he's going to do another Calm Mind, which he does, so he's now at +2 special attack and +2 special defense. I think I switched to Miltank at this point because I thought Seismic Toss will do more damage to this thing than Scald. And I'm just trying to, obviously kill it as quickly as possible, especially now that it's setting up. I go for the seismic toss, and clearly I'm faster. And he goes for the psychic, and this is a +2 stab psychic, and it still didn't take me down. And I was pretty happy with that. I mean, maybe it's got no sort of special attack investment, and it might only have the calm mind to build up the special defense. I know this turn I'm going to be able to kill him with the another, what's it called? The seismic toss. I'm falling behind there now because of that, but yeah, I wanted him to think I was going to go for another seismic toss since I'm quicker and it will kill him thanks to the toxic, and so I use that opportunity when I know he's going to switch out to go for the milk drink. He brings in his swallow, and so I just go straight to my Jonoabbo since I know that I can probably take a lot of his attacks pretty well, and it does just under half with his boosted facade or facade. So I'm like, okay, if he goes for another one, that's not a big deal. I'll just go for Wish, and then I can just, I can stall him. I can pretty much completely wall him because the burn will eventually kill him. I go for the Wish as he U-turns into Steelix. And again, I'm not really too worried about Steelix because it's a physical attacker. If it's going to be an actual attacker at all, it's going to be physical. It's not going to have any really special stuff or any even stuff that's super effective to me. I go for the Scold because I think it was because of the switch. I'm not really sure, but yeah, probably not making any sense, so I apologise. I go for the Scold, which luckily gets the burn on the Steelix, and thanks to the burn, it's going to be a 2-hit KO. So he's going to switch out, and I used the Scold again just to play it safe, just to try and finish it off. And he brings in Cresselia, and I'm thinking, oh, that's not so bad. I'll just kill the Cresselia. No, I won't. It actually survived with a smidgen of HP. And the Toxic didn't even take it down after the leftovers. So he goes for the Psychic, as I went for the Scold again. I think I went for the Scold because I thought he may switch again. And whatever comes in, I can just Scold and maybe get a little bit more damage on it. Whatever comes in and possibly burn it. I should have just protected, and then the poison would have killed it, obviously. Again, I go for the protect on this turn, just to kind of scout what he's going to do. I'm not sure if he's got the hidden power of grass. I think my Typhlosion has the hidden power of grass, I think. And so I wasn't sure if that was what he was going to go for. And I thought he had hidden power of grass, and so I switched to my Sigalith, and it turns out that it's actually hidden power electric, which is going to do a lot of damage to me. Doesn't kill me, but I know that I've got to switch, otherwise I'm going to die. And so I switch into my Gallade, I think. Oh no, Miltank. My bad. I switch into Miltank as he goes for the hidden power again, and he gets a critical hit. And ultimately it's not going to matter because I think he switches out this turn, and he could have finished me off, and I think I kept Miltank in just to die as like a fodder. But I think that he was actually being nice and just, kind of saying, sorry for the crit, I'll switch Pokemon. Something like that. So I go off the milk drink as he brings in Ninjask. By the way, if that is what it was, and you watched this video, which you probably will do, you seem to watch all my videos, just let me know, like, if that was what it was, if you switched because of that. And also, let me know if it was a Choice Scarf variant. I think it was. That was my thought when you were attacking with it. So, sorry, yeah, he goes for the Ninjask, and he's just Night slashing me, and the second one is a critical hit, which isn't a big deal. It brings me down. I'm about 75% HP. I finish him off with the Seismic Toss, and he goes back into Typhlosion. And for some reason, I stay in thinking, yeah, he's going to go for the hidden power again, because he's locked into it. Like I said, I was making dinner, and so these were the sort of mistakes I was making. He actually goes for the Focus Blast instead, which will easily kill me, but now I know that I can come in with my Alomomola. If he goes for the Focus Blast again, I will take it very easily, and I will just Scold and probably kill him. But he decides to switch to Steelix, which still works out really well because my Scold is going to kill. And so now he's down a couple of Pokemon, which is really good. The Typhlosion is still a little bit of a worry because it's so quick. But again, I wasn't sure if he was going to predict me to switch and then go for something else, and so I go for the Protect just to scout and to just obviously get a little bit of leftovers, and he goes for the Hidden Power again. And so I decide, okay, well now I'll switch. My Gallade can probably take the Hidden Power pretty well. And so he goes for the Hidden Power, and it's going to do around, I would say maybe bring me down to around, so I've lost a third. Excuse me. I know that he's going to go for it again, and I go for the Bulk Up, and even if he switches, I've just got a free Bulk Up. And this turn I go for the priority Shadow Sneak, which will take him down after the +1. And so I'm like, okay, that's really good. And then he sends in his Sharpedo, and I'm like, oh, he may have Aqua Jet, and if he does, he'll definitely outspeed me. And I'm not sure if it'll kill or not, so I just decided to play it safe and go to Alomomola as he goes for the Crunch. And again, it doesn't really do too much. I can pretty much wall this thing, and this is actually the part of the match where this was where I can't remember what I was doing exactly with the cooking wise, but this was just a ridiculous part of the game. I'm so sorry that you have to sit through it. I've sped it up to as much as it can be, and it's 3 times the original speed. Basically, I just keep I toxic, I try and toxic him, not sure why I toxic, and then I'll protect, and then I'll wish, and then I'll protect, and then I'll toxic, and it's just a stupid series of plays. There's really nothing I can say about it. I'm just sorry. He was playing perfectly fine. It wasn't anything to do with him. It was just me, just for some reason, thinking to myself, oh, I'll toxic him, and then that plus the life orb damage will eventually kill him, instead of just using boiling water instead of the times when I use toxic. So yeah, not really sure why I was doing that, but I'm just going to speed it up, obviously, to get through it as quick as possible. And I think we're almost at the end of it. He's down to like that turn there. I should have gone for the boiling water. And the turn after, he goes for the protect as I finally go for the Scold. And I know I can take one more attack here, and he goes for the Crunch. And I think this turn I go for the Scold, which will finally kill him. So I'm really sorry about that stupid series of plays. But he has only got 1 Pokemon left now, and that is his Swellow. And I know that I can pretty much wall this thing with Protect, and the Facade will probably kill me on the next turn. And so I think, yeah, this turn, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Sorry, I keep doing this. It's like I keep trying to say what's going to happen before it happens. But I switched to my Sigalith. I'm not sure why I switched. I knew, basically, he goes for the Facade. I know it's going to kill me. It would have killed my Alomomola as well. And then, either way, I could have switched into my own Choice Scarfed Typhlosion and just go for the Eruption, just playing it safe since I think that's 100% accuracy. Not positive, but I think it may be. So that's the end of the battle. I'm really sorry about the stally weird part. So yeah, I know that kind of sucked. But thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to rate the video, leave a comment, answer the question of the day if you want to. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, since this wasn't really the best example of my videos. So feel free to check out any of us and then make a judgment call on whether or not you want to subscribe. So I'm going to start rambling if I don't just end the video. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in a few weeks when I get back. So goodbye.